I'm back. Come on, let's go. I'm back. Alright, what's up, guys? So I'm making this video off script. I was gonna say that, so it might have some cuts or whatever, but that doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm back. As some of y'all may know, I got hit with a crazy QuickTime event at the end of last year. And I'm still kind of dealing with that. But at the time, I just felt like I couldn't write anything without my mind instantly thinking back to that event. With that being said, I had nothing to post. I didn't feel like I could put my face on camera, and I apologized. I know you guys look forward to my post, and I kept saying I was gonna come back, and I had nothing to show for it. It's just that every time I thought I was ready, I psyched myself out and I couldn't do it. So there's that. I also want to mention that I'm a college student, right, chat? So, but I'm not gonna use that as an excuse. I ended it pretty well. If I edit this video correctly, my grade should pop up somewhere here. You know what I mean? I hope y'all can see that. Finished off the year with a 3.8 GPA. I'm pretty happy about that. And I mean, this semester, I'm thinking, I know I was bored last semester. Let me pick up the classes. Let me pick up the writing. As for writing, that's probably what y'all want to hear about. I was talking to my brother the other day, and he was like, "Hey, Melo, how long did it take you to write some of your poems?" And I was like 20 minutes. And he says, "Damn, bro, if it takes you 20 minutes to write your poems, why does it take you so long to put something out? Like, why can't you be more consistent?" And all honesty, some of my poems don't take 20 minutes. I mean, I could write something in 20 minutes, and I might have to take something like 2 months to write. Things kind of just happen. The poems I have to show y'all, I literally wrote 4 in one day, like in the same night. While some of my other poems I want to post for y'all took me almost a month to finish. I have some things on my phone right now that still aren't finished that I started over 3 months ago. And that's just how things go. Sometimes you're inspired and sometimes you lose the inspiration. But as for how this channel is going to be moving forward, I'm talking about this on YouTube. I mean, I'll post on YouTube, if you want to check that out, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all my platforms. So I'm thinking, the people want content, but I want more time to write stuff. How can I compromise with y'all? And then I thought about it. Hear me out. 6 videos a month. 1 poem, 2 poems, and a short story. You're probably saying, "Damn, Carmen, when did you start writing short stories?" It's something I want to try getting back into. I used to write short stories all the time back in elementary school. I have the notebook somewhere in my house. I have to go find it. Now it's too much work, so I want to just record this so I can post it for y'all. All right, chat. So I couldn't find the notebook I was looking for, but I found this. It's pretty old, and I thought it was funny. So I guess I was writing something with myself. I must have been super bored. But it's like, "You can't read." Yes, I can. No. You can't read. Yes, I can. Let's play rock, paper, scissors to decide. Okay, so rock, paper, scissors. Clearly, one guy chose paper, and I think the other person chose rock. That must be a fist. So it says, "You can't read." I don't know why I keep doing that, but yeah. We go to this side, and it's like, "I win." Ha. Darn, I lost, lol. You know what? What? I don't care. Me neither, do I? Let's get back to work. No. Why? Because you ugly and your daddy's son. The crowd goes, "Burn, lol. And then that was the end of the story, I guess. I don't know why or like what made me write that, but I thought it was funny and just something I wanted to share with you. But yeah, I used to write short stories. Back in elementary, when I finished my work, I used to just start talking about the super math kid this and the shark villain that and the superhero sidekick, and there was like a whole league of heroes. I don't know what inspired me to write that stuff, but I mean, I liked it. I was like storytelling, storyboarding, and I want to tap back into that now that I'm older. With that being said, you're probably like, "Okay, Cameron, that's only 3 out of the 6 videos now. Where's the rest?" So with these 3 videos, everything I post, I want to post with an explanation. I understand that sometimes people don't understand what's being said when I'm making like these connections, or some people don't make the connections themselves. Not to say there's anything wrong with that. Minding my poetry and my writing in general is up for interpretation. But at the same time, maybe it's okay to clarify. It's okay to clarify what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna make one poem, maybe like the first Tuesday of the month, and then that Friday, I'll drop a video explaining it. Then I'm gonna do the same thing the next Tuesday, and then that Friday, explain it. Now when you guys get 4 posts. After that, for the short stories, I'm gonna take those last 2 weeks of the month to write something really good. I can probably crank out a short story in a week, sure, but I'm still trying to focus on quality over quantity. I could write as much as I wanted to, but I wouldn't be satisfied, and I wouldn't be comfortable posting that and showing that to y'all. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie with y'all. I looked at the script, and it's not worth sharing. But some things I do want to make sure I bring up is the fact that my stories and my poetry, they're gonna sound very similar. The only difference I would say is that when I write my poetry, I try to focus on the emotion that I was feeling during the times that I write. So yes, they're based on stories, but I'm not telling the story. When I'm doing storytelling, I also want to focus more on fiction. I don't want it to be things that are actually happening in my life or to me, because that would just be like any other animated story channel that without the animations, which I feel like doesn't make sense. And then, like, not to mention too, I want to, get the budget going up. So currently, while I post, I don't make revenue from my posts, but I do really enjoy making content. So I'm thinking about buying, like a little mic or something, getting a better camera. Although I feel like this is pretty good. Y'all can see me pretty clearly. That's not the point though. I want to increase. So, that means like getting a better chair, getting a new desk, just increasing the production. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, that's how the channel's gonna be going. I'm also considering doing themes per month. So, some people may or may not know, next month is Black History Month, February. A lot of my writing might be targeted towards themes of Black history. And that's, I feel like, kind of the way I want to move my channel. So like every month is gonna be something new, which means you guys might not get like sad stuff anymore. If whoever was looking out for that, you might have to wait till the end of the year. I apologize, but it fully depends on how I'm feeling. Don't quote me on any of that. This stuff is all hypothetical. There was one more thing I had to say, but I just can't remember.
2 minutes later.
It came back to me, chat. So, yeah, I didn't post at the start of this month, and that kind of creates this awkward like scenario where I'm posting Wednesday and I'm about to post Friday, and the month's about to be over. So I stew. Yeah, I stew. I still got to give y'all a story. So what I'm thinking is I'll drop a little story next week, Friday, and then I'll post one poem this week with this video, obviously, and then I'll give you guys 3 posts for the rest of this month. So all these changes that we're gonna be implementing, you're probably gonna see them going throughout the year. But yeah, thank you for watching. You know what I'm saying? If you do like the videos I post, if you don't, it is what it is. At the end of the day, I'm gonna stay mellow. Yo, you know what'd be tough? If I edit the Invincible logo thing like mellow, stay. You understand what I'm talking about. Peace out. Yeah, so this is editing mellow like an hour and a half later. I don't know what that guy was talking about. I'm too lazy to do all that. Enjoy the video though. Alright, so this is editing mellow. I'm about to drop this, about to post it. But I just want to say too, like, if you guys have any recommendations on like a better camera I can buy to record, or like mics, I would love the suggestions. Please drop those in the comments, or DM me personally. I'm cool with either or. That was really it. I just want to, drop that in there too. I appreciate all of y'all. And that Invincible thing, like, I really feel like that's a good idea. If anyone knows how to do that, please tell me how to do that too. I do want to try something like that. I'm just extremely lazy. I'm trying to go to sleep. I'm not gonna lie. I've seen other people do it. I just don't know how they got the font and like the blue screen. Do they do it themselves? Like, are they downloading it from somewhere? I'll figure it out. Someone got me. But yeah.